Hi, Matt with eTrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the eTrailer tire covers. And really we're going to be focusing on what really separates these from some other options out there, how to install them, and what other options there are available. Now these will come in two different sizes. The ones we have right now are designed to fit tire sizes 27 to 29 inches. You can get the ones that are a size up that fit 30 to 32 inches. And how you can get that measurement is measuring from the ground all the way up to the top of your tire. And today we do have these on 27-inch tires. And so this is going to be really the minimum size you can work this with. And I think it's looking pretty good right now. Now, if you were going to try to put this on maybe 29-inch tires, and it's going to vary between tire to tire, you might run into some fitment issues. And if you do, I'd recommend just going up to the next size. And what tire covers are really going to help do is just make sure your tires last longer until the next season. Because this is mainly used for really storing your trailer somewhere. Because you're already going to have your cover on top of your RV, you might as well cover up your tires too. Because what can happen is when you are storing this somewhere, you're going to have those sun rays constantly beating on those tires. You're going to have the elements, snow, rain, dirt, grime, all that building on top of here. And the culmination of all that can lead to dry rot. And if your tires start to dry rot, they're not going to last very long. So what these are mainly going to be used for is just making sure your tires do last a long time. You could also use this as a spare tire cover, which is fine, but I think you're going to get a little bit more mileage out of using it just for your tire covers. One of the big things to point out is the bottom of this is open. And what that's mainly used for is so you can make contact with the ground. It's also going to allow more airflow in there. Really let it circulate so you don't have any moisture building up in there, causing a lot of mildew, and then also leading to dry rot. But if you were to put this on your spare tire, that bottom area is going to be open. So if you're on any really dirty roads, a lot of grime still going to be getting up on your tire. But it's still a solution. I think the covers that really wrap around your tire completely are going to be better used for that. And these also come in a set of two. So you can put this on each one of your tires. And if you have a tandem axle like we do today, I'd recommend getting two sets so you can have a set for each side. And checking out the material, this is we made from a water-resistant vinyl. So this is what's protecting it not only from the sun, but any type of weather conditions. It's gonna prevent any water from seeping through here. We even have this pretty good stitching that's folded in on itself to prevent it getting from the gaps. And if we check out the inside, I'll just have to undo this bungee on the back side. I can remove this. You can see it doesn't take very long to do. You'll see we have this black material on the inside, and this is a felt, and it's going to be really good for preventing that water from seeping through. More so, it's going to beat up on top of this and then eventually just roll on off. Now putting it on is going to be a little bit more difficult, not by much. What's going to help us out is the inside. It does have this elastic lining here, and if I just kind of adjust this a bit, all I have to do is pull on it, push that around until it's kind of roughly in place. Now another reason why I do like the stitching is it's going to help me line everything up. So I'm taking a little bit of the guesswork out from this. I also think it makes it look a little bit nicer too. Once you have that in place, the tricky part is going to be more so when the bungee comes in. And this is what really separates it from some other options out there. Now there are some, like one of the Adco covers, they will have a bungee, but it's a different design. But they're all going to work essentially the same, where this is going to go through both of those grommets on the back side, and you'll be able to push this hole on the back side. So if you have a strong wind that comes through, these aren't going to come off. Once you're done with these covers and you're getting ready to use your RV, because these aren't meant for any driving purposes, then you can take them off. And then I recommend cleaning them, because when they are sitting around, they're probably going to pick up a little bit of dirt and grime. You can simply just hose them off, let them dry out in the sun, and then just make sure you store them somewhere where you're not going to get a lot of moisture and it's going to be enclosed. This pair is great, especially if you want a more of a matching set. So if you already have the eTrailer RV cover and maybe some of the other covers that go along with that, I think this would be a nice addition because the colors are going to complement one another very nicely, rather than if you're trying to mix and match, because they're all pretty much going to do the same thing. But that's just a look at the eTrailer tire cover. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.